Hi, I'm Gabe Spangler, and I'm here with my friends at Full Custom Music to check out their latest pedal. It's the Barnacle Fuzz. This pedal combines the best fuzz tones of the 60s and 70s with the best of today's modern technology. So, without haste, let's check out what this thing can do. The first setting we're going to look at here, the guys call it all hands on deck, and what it really is just all the knobs at 12 o'clock. And most pedals, when you first get them, you know, they come out of the box a lot of times they're at 12 o'clock and they don't really sound so great. But here in the Barnacle, it sounds awesome. It's actually a great just bass setting, and then you can tweak some of the other stuff. Let's hear what this sounds like. Now the Barnacle can also do a sound very similar to the 60s fuzz, the Maestro. Keith Richards played it a lot with the Stones, so we're going to try to tweak some knobs here and see if we can get that exact sound. Alright, for this sound, for the Maestro tone, we're going to move the fuzz up to a 7. We're going to take treble and just max that completely out. And we're going to roll the bass completely off and keep the volume somewhere around 4 or 5 should be good. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, next up we're going to check out a tone. It's very similar to Tony Iommi's sound. Very Sabbathy, very mid-rangey, Black Sabbath all the way. Now for the War Pig setting, the Black Sabbath setting, we're going to take a little bit of the fuzz off, make that right about in the middle. We're going to take the treble, we're going to roll that real far back. We're going back to about, around 3 for that. We're going to leave the bass completely off, but we're going to turn the volume up pretty good here. Put it about 7, 8, anywhere in there would be perfect. Well, that's the Sabbath setting. Next up, we're going to check out a more of a mid-range scooped setting. It's the Big Muff style. A lot more fuzz and a lot less mids. Now for the NYC fuzz setting, what we're going to do is we're going to take the fuzz and just crank it the whole way. That sounds fun. Then we're going to take the treble, put that up on 7, the bass at 7. And because the fuzz is up so loud, you're going to want to roll the volume down, around 2 or 3. Kind of depends on what kind of rig you're playing. So let's see what this sounds like. Well, that's the Big Muff setting, plenty of fuzz. Next thing we're going to do is go through some of my favorite settings. Now one of my personal favorites is I take the fuzz and I roll it back pretty good, maybe right around 6. I leave the treble, right around the middle, and I like to add a little bit of bass to it, and then get the volume up a little high. Now I play with my fingers, so it sounds a little bit like this. Another favorite of mine is when I go down to the bridge pickup. I like to get a little bit more treble, a little bit more fuzz, and actually a lot more bass, more volume there. And what this is going to help me do is have more dynamics with some higher note picking. Well, that's the Full Custom Music Barnacle Fuzz. For more products, more information, go to fullcustommusic.com. Thanks, I'm Gabe Spangler.